Anyway, welcome back. Welcome back to another episode of Shopped and Skewed. Exciting times. So with me, as usual, your host Terence and my co-host.
Kill somehow. Guys, first things first.
Yeah.
Do you notice anything different? Wrong
Yeah.
answers only.
Wrong answers on it. Any slight changes? Pretty much still the same, yeah?
Yeah,
Everything still
same.
looks good, but yes, one thing has changed.
Yeah.
So you
Well,
let us know if you've seen
Yeah, if you
anything. Let us know in the comments if you've seen anything.
if you notice it, you let us know.
Yeah, man. But yeah, we're here. We've been changing. We've been changing setups, but yeah, it's been like it's
Evolution.
been evolution, evolution, evolving. Yeah, since we did the soiree episode, that was a different set. And then we went back to our usual set, and now we're here. I know it can be confusing, but yeah, I think this would be more permanent from here on out. And yeah.
If you're listening,
if
you're just listening,
if you're listening, I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's when I do sound different. Who knows?
It probably does. It probably does, and yeah, it probably does because went from being in a very small room, to being in a I can't even see the end of the room. I'm joking. I'm joking, but yeah, we have a much bigger space, so yeah, it might sound different. You let us know the feedback. If it sounds funny, we'll find a way to treat it.
Sounds funny. But
no, as with everything, this kind of when you change, there's a lot of things that like set up even for us. Like this is not even the first way we set it up. Set it up differently, and then like we try to move around a few things. This might not even be the same one you see next week. So we'll keep on evolving, trying to make it better.
I feel like for Genius or for like people watching, I don't know, it's like it feels good when you're evolving with the
exactly
the people that are creating the stuff.
It does. I mean, like we came from, you remember like the first set. I don't know, only the OGs. To be fair, all of your OGs, we're still in our infantry stages.
Facts.
Yeah, but the OGs remember like when we had our first set was like remember at the crib
at the house
we have BQ, imagine BQ
Dragon.
We set it up there. There was just like one cane couch and the camera. The rest, it was a mess, bro. It was a mess.
I remember someone dropped a comment and was said,
right.
You need to improve the set.
Yeah.
Do you think we want to be?
Do you really think we want to be here? This is not a choice, my G. Hey, what do you kana poetega
improve set.
We're trying. Everyone is trying their best here.
But I think this has to be so. It has to go to like everyone out there. If you're gonna wait, couldn't probably have everything sorted out to actually start.
Like it doesn't work. You need to. It's so cliche, but this just start thing is like huge. Yeah. It can literally change the way you see things, because if we had waited until we had Malite Jonji, a room Jonji to ourselves. This is not like no one will come and bother us here. We have our own room. We can record. No one can bother us here.
Yeah.
So if you wait until you have everything in place, bruh. So just start. I remember someone asking me that about wanted to start a podcast. I think so. You were there. Like they want to start a podcast. What do they need? I was like, do you have a phone? Yeah. Pretty much.
That's all you need to start.
That's it. Because there's something that comes with doing the thing, recording it, and then like posting it. you might feel like, but it doesn't look like this person's podcast. It doesn't look like this person. But once you start, that's when you get the ball rolling. And even the ideas to improve come from once you've already started something, yeah. But then when you record something and like keep it in your hard drive, and you don't post it, you don't really know what to improve. If that makes any sense, yeah. You don't. It's like that. Since you're not getting any feedback, if we started and then someone said, "Hey, I said you're not coming," and then we had to find means to slowly improve. Slowly improve. We're still improving. We're still building things up, but at least there's been progress. So that progress only comes when you put that thing into the universe and like other people give feedback. Other people give constructive feedback that lets you know that, okay, maybe I might actually have something good here. Yeah. As you continue on. So yeah.
I think it's even like execution of ideas also gets better. Yeah. As you go.
Yeah.
You can't just start with, okay, even if when you just start, you have like amazing ideas. You just start, and then the actual quality of the thing is not great.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah. So I think they need to go together.
It needs to go together. Yeah. So yeah, that's your weekly dose of motivation.
There's been a drop off in like all these motivational videos.
I think everyone is tired, bro.
Is it?
I think everyone is tired. Dog. Even my consumption of like motivational things, generally like the self-help things, my like consumption has become very low. Very low. I don't know what's going on, bro. Like it's getting to a point where you feel like I just have to do it. I just have to do what I have to do, yeah. Because I think motivation comes from being in a comfortable enough position to, how can I put this? Being in a comfortable enough position to like, and then you get the motivation and you're like, okay, let me do it. But then now, Malawi doesn't allow you that kind of like freedom, man.
Complacency.
You can't be that unless otherwise, yeah. But hey, if you're like me, bruh, like I don't even set an alarm anymore, bruh. My problems wake me up.
On the dot.
Daily. Since 7 o'clock. Yes, nah, this is my take. I said, this is my take.
All that gone at 5 a.m. I said.
All that gone at 5 a.m. Yeah. So your problems are your motivation these days. So yeah. Hope you all are good though. Hope you all don't have any of those kind of problems. And if you do, talk to someone about it.
If you've been in therapy, guys, drop a comment. I wanna hear like
experiences at therapy.
I've heard from other people.
Yeah.
I think you also know Ganiga. I don't know when you go to therapy, and you become more aware of yourself, which actually
that means you become more aware of your problems also.
Yes.
Okay.
So it makes you worse in a way.
Yeah.
Just because you know what's wrong with you doesn't mean you're gonna carry yourself better.
Yeah. Okay. No fact. But let's look at how knowing can help. I feel like maybe it doesn't help in any way, bro.
The only way that I see it helping is you are able to avoid my triggers, yeah. If you got what in the I could react this way and then you drop it.
That also makes that also means you're compartmentalizing it.
Could you tend to avoid
if you're avoiding situations also. If you're avoiding triggers, you're avoiding situations. If you're avoiding situations, it means you're like bottling these things up.
Boxing yourself in.
Boxing them in. Sabange escalate. So unfortunately the problem is the people that you can talk to and
What? Why? You're part of the problem. You're part of the problem.
And then when I saw some old American movie, I don't know what movie it is, bro. Niggas were trying to square up,
Yeah.
Some hard guys like weird, like more pictures and then the nigga was like, "Hey man, what's your problem, man?" And the other girl was like, "I'm looking at it."
Exactly right. Like,
Hey, boss.
like in this situation, what do you need? Yeah, but yeah, generally, I don't know. I've never actually actively thought of therapy for the same reasons. That might just unearth
a lot of.
Kumano so pena kama zigenzela muntu like the person that you are now. Yeah. There's some people that seem to love that version of you.
Which version?
The current version of you.
The one that's messed up.
Oh, it's subjective. Wait, messed up.
Let's say not messed up. Come on, pre.
Yeah. Your current version. No,
pre-therapy.
Pre-therapy.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then
you're a pretty okay guy. Pre-therapy, you get along with people. Then so now I'm already okay. Post-therapy, no.
Obviously, some things change.
And those things will change, maybe for your betterment, but at the same time, it can affect other people around you.
Yeah.
If it affects other people around you, it affects how they treat you.
Yeah.
And so doing, it will start to affect you.
You are awesome.
So now you have new problems.
Because that's why
I think the default one is the cheaper route. But therapy costs money.
Yeah. So
we just default to the cheaper one. That's like, okay, let's just stay as we are. You move on with your life.
If anything, don't do a gym, those types of things. Do I say? Speaking of, this is some ways it's therapy, janchani, psychology. Yeah. Okay, if there are any therapists watching or become an expert on these issues.
Actually, kudos to you guys. Like yeah.
On the previous season,
Yeah, on the previous episode. I'm not looking at my experts out the woodworks. I didn't even know there were those kind of experts on our platform,
right?
Both on YouTube and on the socials, TikToks, and
yeah.
It's good to. It feels better. Okay, I was actually telling someone that, like in the comments, So I was like, it's my designer, guys. Let's let it be known. Be known. First things first, different my designers. Everything else that we say or talk about other than design should be taken with a pinch of salt.
Exactly.
We know very little about anything else. So when that comes to therapy, we know very little. It's just our own personal experiences. Yeah. So, but I'm experts. Weigh in on the stuff. Yeah.
Please do.
Feel free to weigh in on the stuff. Comment, see, Instagram, Manyazi, DM about Jenny. If we'll make sure the rest of the community knows. And we'll keep it anonymous. I'm hide my ID. Yeah, I'm gonna hide my ID. Yeah, stuff like that.
Of course.
This bank,
there's never been a. I think the man with like these are just our views.
Yeah, they just
pretty much just conversations. So we'll carry on the discourse if you guys provide better information on the matter.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So anyway, speaking of that, psychology and Johnny. There was this person on Twitter. This is bringing it back to design. Already, this person has been studying neuroscience. Yeah. Now she noticed she mentioned like a particular shop. I think it's a shop. H&M. You seen the running memes where H&M plays like very dope music. Yeah. Have you seen that?
No.
Yeah. Anyway,
in
store. Yeah.
Okay.
So this person I would have noticed like certain shops where they're not placing themselves as like high quality stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like they play music that's fast paced. Zajang Afrobeats and then you should not linger in the aisles. Via
to distract you.
Exactly.
Baby.
Ntaya mibi ngobanga chaos basta tata.
Kwani muntu over David ngokusonto ngawakhaza ntayo yanga na jintu sobobo.
I remember when I think I was just ntango maliza when like from 4
yeah
that was in G and
yeah
so I had a strategy of buying shoes where I would go Limbi like BT Market when it was popping back then.
When it was pop back then.
So I'd go there around 5. Niggas jenga maya rula stuff with
yeah
doesn't
oh yeah gonja
so like I'd stop there with like okay the check out some and we are and then you could talk them down
low ball them pretty much
pretty much bro. One time I went there, I saw these really nice Nikes or like color purple, black, white. Got him my dunks done.
Yeah.
Now I was bro, this nigga on the charge and tango. Now was not my account. Like half the price.
Yeah.
Nigga didn't even like flinch, like cool, massa. I'm passing there, cool in the beer. And stuff. So 5 dinner, I said, wore the shoes, chega in light bobo. It reads 9, I say.
Sage yourself. Yeah, so strategy hanging anywhere. Yeah. But okay, nigga, well, so see what with this nigga.
I see what with this stuff for you. I'm going cool. So yeah, I think those straps are for no bangers. You should just buy it.
Just buy it into your jangu.
Leave. By the time you see what is not all that, it's you've already had it on.
Because I kind of imagine the store katia LV masela nyimbo za jangu.
I'm pretty sure it's like those jazzy.
Yeah, those jazzy
minimal
like
lyrics type songs.
Some uzikandi ntawi
Uzdeka.
Damn.
There's a whole. These are things that we don't think about in branding it. Like for example, if you were branding for a shop, you're doing the whole brand, and then brand speak wabas, that's the type of music they play. You didn't say
anything,
but it actually plays a part in the in-store experience. So
see, this is why we're not charging the $10,000 for brand identities. Yeah,
because we don't go that far.
We don't go that far. It's honestly, you look at the thought or the power, that the agency is given. The amount of control that the big agencies have over what the brands do.
Oh yeah,
it's insane. It's crazy. There's a lot of just layout and muibangaja mwina mwende decision.
Is it that
Kuma kama brand experts, ma experts are merchandise. There's certain experts. So did they go into a shop like ShopRite? Towards what is layout nice in that.
Yeah,
good is strategically. To fan banga places into Nazage. Malmodum fan as space
within
reach of fan. So kama menya exit mo ShopRite mujet abapomo card my crayons. I'm a Jordan fan. Ngalu banga exit muli line. Your child will spend a lot of time
looking around
this particular area.
I did.
So I make up with my trinkets that I get into the you can't really. It's crayons, bro. Crayons anyway. Throw them in. But you can tell there's people that are strategic, and so the difference in my clear high-end store. Unfortunately, high-end store no going to shop right here. Yeah,
that's the highest we can go.
Right, that's the highest we can go. Unfortunately.
Shit.
So I'm shop right versus I won't mention names. Now.
Hey,
What's that? I didn't tell any benefit. Come be there like you can tell the difference in how they arrange things, even like how easy it is to find things in the aisles and stuff like that. From a car, there's like you can tell there's a science that has been applied here.
Yeah.
Someone who knew what they were doing, like actually spent time and like arranged into thought about things. So hey, bro.
Yeah, I think when you're checking out these websites, some agencies, and you see what there's a brand strategist, there's a Johnny,
there's a bunch of niggas.
Yeah, there's a bunch of niggas. I said, have you been to website Elgin? I'm sorry. This is like your guy, Danny. Danny, Chris Doe. This is for me. It's a
website.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yes.
Is that Wolf Holland?
Yeah.
Okay.
I get it. Website Wolf Holland. I say, go check out my project out. And you see the amount of niggas that worked on the thing. I say,
yeah. Well, listen to what you say in Wolf Holland Gemini. Even by PNs, by Jokalo, right? Well, I'm check out my project when I'm project that brand identity. You see the amount of people that are in there.
Yeah.
When it's just an illustrator, when it's just a Jan, when it's just a Jan. They kind of not illustration. Mango goes and they cover. Mango I said, it's not free big. You hook it up. Yeah.
Some of those guys, they actually charge on the branding, on this branding, particular branding.
Yeah.
All the illustrations that we're going to put in Akala custom, Akala tailor-made, right? Akala bespoke. So we'll need to hire like an illustrator, specific. Or we already have one in-house. That kind of thing. Kumano,
it's, I think we've talked about this before. Kumano, it's could what start? Stuff you say, or should we just start going in depth on every single brand identity that we do, and then we raise the prices when that value is shown, or someone is just magically gonna pay us more money and then we give them the whole gym.
I think it's one of those where
it's the chicken and the egg thing.
Yeah.
Oh, you know they figured that out by the way.
They figured out what starts
it. It's the chicken.
Obviously, it has to be the chicken.
People think it's where did the chicken come from? But might have been an egg.
An independent egg.
It's an independent chicken as well. So.
What are we talking about?
But yeah, apparently, the egg has certain proteins in the shell that can only come from a hen.
An actual.
Yeah. So.
If you come from a background you believe in a creator, then it's almost obvious because a creator would create the creature itself,
not the egg that it hatches from.
Yeah.
Like
I don't even know how to phrase this, bro.
Anyway, so yeah, okay, do we start making the change, and then once that value is shown, now we charge more, or do we start charging more and just blind promise these things to clients and hope that they see the value that it's bringing?
I think in the Elgin, in a way, you have to take an L first and then use that L later on.
Exactly.
So you're gonna have to give more value to one client. But really, they won't pay for that value.
Yeah.
Money, you use this case study to pitch the next client. Okay, on this thing, we include illustrations. Include
brand speak. Include
so that package more. But if you have the basic package, it's also this much.
So and I've also noticed today like ego plays a big role, right? And I've started leaning into people's egos. Recently I was working with someone, who, you can tell from conversation like the first conversation you have, is egotistical. I was like, All right, bet.
All right.
So nato kwanza ke uthi ndi muchache. So nafika ntayo yo charger na charger nangamba. Pa. And then like, hey, man, it's a little bit steep, bro.
That's a lot.
That's a lot. So Nankade, I know I understand if you can't afford it.
Jesus. Brother's gone to the dark arts, bro.
Hey, boss.
Also, Sergio Ramos.
Long story short, Nabili is a designer in Alibia.
Oh.
Long story short. Come on, oh yeah, it's things like those. I just leaned it. I saw what. Okay, if I just make them feel like they're So my nasos
yeah. No, but like that's sales.
It's sales, yeah. It's a little bit of sales, yeah. Because it's not. Because sometimes you'd want a one size fits all solution, yeah, or you'd want one conversation that works with all clients. I've tried the. I remember early days of the pod. We talked about the having a set kind of like response to like every client that you get. Yeah, I tried that for a while. It used to work, but then like got to a point where it just wasn't anymore. Yeah,
it wasn't working.
Yeah, non-Odi and Tuamakala Chiri and to assume the Faustiana. So the clients are with Amakaso Stiana. Their needs are different. Umatoba is about you leaving money on the table. Where you have like a straight ujen, where set ujen. So it's easy. It's better to feel them out, guy, understand what they're looking for, ask questions, be curious, and Umazona would okay. Oh, okay, cool. That's why it's very hard for me for someone to ask me a question like, how much do you charge for Jawad Jawad? It's very difficult for me to answer because I would rather understand
what they're trying to
create, what they're trying to create, what they're trying to do, the impact that they're trying. Then I can know, okay, cool.
You need this, you need that.
You need this, you need that, you need that, you need. It's a custom.
I think Mafaniga did vetting, no bueno.
Mafaniga vetting.
Yeah, I say there's not do I've left money on the table.
Yeah. There's money.
There's a whole lot.
There's a whole lot that we could have done. To avoid that.
So the questionnaire. Okay, how do you do it now? How do you go through the vetting process?
Okay, so someone texts me. Zimasiana, I think we were just talking about this earlier. Also, would be like Zimasiana, the kind of question you get.
Yeah.
When you get some clients who come to you and tell you their problem first, and then ask you about money later. Some ask you money first, and then tell you the problem later. The first one obviously is the better one for you because you understand exactly what you need to do.
Yeah.
I mean, the second one where someone just asks you the money first, it's bad not just for you but for them as well.
Yeah, I'm figuring leading with money.
Leading with money
has never worked.
It's
anywhere.
It's proven. It's never worked. When they lead with money, it's like you will obviously mention your other limit amount. But okay, usually when I do all the things, I would charge this. That person might be deterred just by the figure. But if they came with a problem and you realize that, all they need is A, B, C, D, I don't really need to include this, you mention obviously a smaller figure. So usually you get a client that asks you the question and I usually try to let them get into their problem. There's caveats, of course, there's differences. Okay, is this person wasting my time? Because sometimes you listen to someone's Komano if there's potential for big money, so I'll hear them out.
Yeah.
It's probably just a one-off. They just want a social media post of something. There's no need for me to hear it. I'll just tell you what I charge, and if you're not comfortable with that, you're not comfortable with it.
No, we're good.
So yeah, it's way more dynamic now, and I found with unfortunately that's
just how to go.
That's what's been working better.
Yeah. I say what is this just in his over the one automated?
Yeah, it is
something that's just static.
Imagine the amount of times you text someone a business and you get that message. Thank you for contacting.
Oh Lord!
How many times have you actually read that message?
I don't even read it, bro.
You don't.
You're just checking like it's not the actual person. Let me wait until they actually reply.
No, that happened to me today. I texted someone, was a business.
Yeah.
I texted the usual, yes, boss. Yeah, yes, boss. Can you thank you for jan. Now when there's someone do funas. Since now I wouldn't probably even for someone who it was covered in the journey. It's just like I'm talking to ChatGPT here. So, show me the real person. Show me the real person, bro.
There was a discussion on Twitter, I think a while back, where creative people were saying ChatGPT has actually been more helpful than harmful to their workflow.
Yeah.
Have you gotten into it, like working with ChatGPT?
ChatGPT is my friend, bro. Like Chat.
You use it in brainstorming kind of way.
Yeah. No, not for design. Like, no, the image generation thing. I haven't done much. I did one thing. It saved my life, bro. There was this one picture. There was this one picture I found, stock photo. Yeah. Found a perfect stock photo. It wasn't like wasn't too human, so I know that I didn't need like hyper realism. I just needed to change. Said, oh no. Here's what happened. Actually, a day.
Yeah.
There was a globe. Found a globe.
Yeah.
A perfect one. It was like that globe. It had some elements to my buildings, not the one like
the whole.
Yeah, it's like all around. It's like, it was a nice 3D image, yeah. But then the focus was on South America.
Yo, I
told ChatGPT to hook me up. It hooked me up.
It never got spin.
It never got the same style. Everything else was the same.
Just focusing on.
I think that's the one time I can remember what I used like AI for that kind of visual things. Usually for me, it's just like it's to a point where okay, I sit in this office alone most of the times, yeah. So it's like remember back in the day when we were in the same office. You know, when you get to the office, you run ideas by each other, or you're thinking something, even just generally talking to someone else, even if it's about anything random. So when you don't have that, usually I refer to ChatGPT. I'm like, yo, I'm working on changing, but nobody is nothing about the conversation is like human, like it.
You pay for it?
No, it's still free. They've enhanced its memory. So Banobo, you don't even need to tell it, okay, this is if you have a client, for example, I have a client who going to kill Samao. You can just say, okay, I'm working on Jagud for Kill Samao. So it remembers everything else you've ever told it about Kill Samao and what they do. So now I literally just ask it for things and it knows exactly. If I'm talking about content, it knows good, okay, content in there, content in there. Yes, I decided to help me out. So that I would say it's.
You see where this is going, no?
Where is it going?
We're going towards Janeiro. That future where the rabbit Aaron, if they played around with it in like they should work in tandem with these kinds of things where it's just a device where funa help right on the spot. It could have worked, but I don't know what
I feel like Rabbit R1 and a guy can integrate it into airports. Airports, yeah. Where they do a deal. Okay, Apple doesn't do any deals. They buy you or they just steal from you. But if they allegedly, yeah. But if they had like a feature, if you had a feature like that on your AirPods, tap twice and ask it whatever you want, yeah, and it gives you instant feedback. I think by now, Rabbit is now so old that I'm pretty sure Muna Siri will be able to do that. If you, I'm pretty sure Google Gemini thing will be able to. It's probably maybe already able to do that with like headphones and stuff like that. So that's where the issue was. The physicality of the thing meant you had to just carry it for no other reason apart from asking it things. But then on the other hand, you know, Umaizojin, right?
Yeah.
What's that minimal browser you use? Arc.
Yeah.
Use Arc, yeah? So now Arc has there's a new version of. Are they calling it Arc still? I don't know, but there's a whole new version where ChatGPT isn't. It's an AI browser. So basically, what that does is, regardless of what page you are on it, you can ask it to help you with whatever content is on that page.
On the page.
But like if you're using ChatGPT, you have to go to a tab at ChatGPT, and then you start asking it. You have to give it context. And all of that. With that one, you can just, while you're there on the page, you ask it to do something with the content that's there on the page. Yeah, boom. So it gives you something right then and there. So even if Rabbit hadn't fallen Terry Major, I'm pretty sure in like a few months after, when we went to AI, would have still had the same issue.
You reckon?
Just I don't know.
Like the idea is a good idea. I think it needs for like cell phones to get to another level, guy.
Yeah.
Good. Yeah. Because in the future that I see, you can't get a companion. Not a phone, but like that kind of companion. Say for the way you work, you're trying to brainstorm, this world that we're going into, bro. No one but
yeah, it's
very dystopian.
It's getting to that.
But yeah, that's why I say it. And there was this theory online. I would the new iOS. The
glass.
The liquid glass.
Yeah, liquid glass. You want to take a also. May I continue?
Yeah. Okay, I mean, we should. Okay, fine. This person said, the liquid glass thing is just the start. There's a reason why Apple did that. Because in the near future, we might have to, like the actual phones, the devices that we have as a kind of just glass.
Yeah.
Just glass. And
yeah, there is that possibility.
You have you played with? Have you seen? Okay, not played. Have you seen Cyberpunk 2077? Trailer, art, whatever.
Cyberpunk, okay. Ish, Maganza. Teenager, 19, teenager,
Oh, Edge Runner.
Edge Runner.
No. Wait, bro. Edge Runners is nearly like a sequel, yeah. What's your name?
Blade
Runner.
Blade Runner, yeah.
Blade Runner.
Or Edge Runner was the sequel?
Yeah, it's an anime.
I
think it's Edge Runners.
Is that Pacific Rim? Don't get me started on that.
So anyway, what's your name?
Yeah.
They have Cyberpunk 2077. I think the devices.
Yeah.
If I'm not mistaken, the devices. Phone on your chin. So like showing this. The entire phone, just a cheap charge.
Yeah.
Couldn't want to say just glass. So this thing is beaming everything that you're seeing on the glass. So the person that was talking about this, they're getting us used to having text and whatever on top of glass.
Yeah.
But it is already
true.
Our eyes should get acclimated to that.
for reference, for anyone who might not know, liquid glass is the new Apple OS. Yeah, we have something showing here where all the icons seem to be like, for lack of better words, Windows Vista. If you remember Windows Vista, yeah, that's pretty much what it looked like. It's like all the windows will be glassy. It's like watery joints. It looks good. They've executed it well. A little bit too well sometimes because and there's been a lot of issues. There's been a lot of issues where legibility. So what they're doing is, and also my thing with all of it has been, it seems to be using a lot of the process. It's computing because okay, when you think about it, when it's your icons are on a dark background, even if you're reading an article and the icon bar that's actually on a dark background, it'll make it light. It'll be light to show. If it's on a light background, it will darken it. So even if when you're scrolling, it's continuously doing that, and I'm like, this must have some kind of effect on the battery life, but okay. So but niggas do the extreme. Like I say, Michael, you can't even read any text. If there's multiple colors on the there's lights, there's darks, it's a problem. But anyway, so that's liquid glass, it's a new OS. But apparently, what they want to do is, since they have the
Vision OS, Vision Pro, is it? The Vision Pro? Device.
Yeah, the device is the Vision Pro.
The device is Vision Pro.
So they've made it intentionally for the transition between using MacBook and Vision Pro. But some care too much of a transition. It should be like more seamless. Yeah. So in my argument and all of that is, you remember iPhone muna say na iPhone 7. Iwudruka ntaimejo kabadruka Mirandas. Inadruka ina get transparent. Jonkan mabada no transparent. And my thing is always, if it's transparent, it's not really giving you the full depth. Color won't be as good. For even the transparent screen, LG has like a transparent screen. It's like, okay, the image is there. Come on, if I leave it black, it's not popping. So I really don't understand why preference to Ingas Academy, or it would change to be that,
to being full glass.
Like, just I don't know, bro. I don't know. I still feel like the screen will need to have background for it to make any sense. My banner down billboard is, imagine, see through. See through. There's like an image in front. It's like
the aim is to remove the barrier between reality and being on the device. So you should feel like you're in one reality at all times. So you're walking around.
So it's like the like VR augmented reality type shit.
Exactly.
Like in person.
In person, yeah. So my glasses are jam. So if you're not on the vision, whatever thing, on the phone, it shouldn't take you away from reality. It should still, you're walking around,
notification,
popping up, type thing. I think that's where we're going, to the point where Zomo would just have cheap implants, but I say.
Yeah, I actually feel like cheap implants before
the glass.
Yeah, I strongly feel like that, because the glass thing is a thing on its own. AI is also a thing on its own. So I feel like AI is moving way faster than them niggas. So I think AI will be so advanced to the point where you got cheap guys. Visualize it. That's I will palibe monitor so
basi kumangona zingine
ngini zomwangu zona iwe umuntu mwako basi stuff zo basi
ndala kutani
kutani akudesign ase
osamujeni ya
ukameza kuti vanga download basi dojeni kutumiza kwa client
I know for such ordered company when this homeboy give me the tree and I found man did down I big kahuna side big now
yeah
now they have a conversation mid conversation the nigga was like hold on okay I was backing up
oh yeah
backup consciousness
well, I strongly feel like we'll get to that quicker than we actually think, because I feel like there's just way too much advancement in the for you to say
AI, yeah?
honestly AI ChatGPT mumwe amamba kumene ndipo it's crazy good all of these people are doing all these AI things komano Apple
even nazo nchito za
AI I said dude like
they're working on something deep, some serious. Do you think they're working on something like
I don't think so. I feel like Apple at its core is built around people and what people feel, yeah? They've built a whole company around that. So I think transition into like just being an AI company. Brap, I know about Siri number again integrate into the ChatGPT. To the point where Siri now is just dumb. The simplest things. I remember watching this video at MKBHD. He was at an Apple event. Not an Apple event, the WWDC, the one that just passed. Yeah, Glass.
Yeah, Glass.
So he asked Siri, what's happening in the world of Apple today? Like, obvious, the biggest thing that's happening on that day is the
WWDC.
Siri didn't know, bruh.
Yeah.
Siri did not know. So it's like, I don't know what they think you feel. They just feel like maybe a company will come through that they will acquire and it will make sense. Come for now, I feel like they've let go of the race. But Google is gone. Yeah, Microsoft is on the Microsoft has introduced channel. What's that? Copilot?
Oh, Copilot.
Yeah, Copilot. It's also like some leaps ahead of anything that Apple can do now. So unless maybe they're working on something, some deep integration thing, come on. I doubt it. I feel like
they're chilling.
They've accepted defeat. What's really going on? When you consider everything else that they did, what about what things are moving too quickly? Come on, everything else that has been done, Apple is always last.
They always last
to do things. Dude, dynamic island. Okay, not even dynamic island.
Whole bunch.
No china say Android niggas. I would that. Innocent time age I was an Android nigga, so in time age now Android.
Yeah, Anachia, and then
Anachia 1B, and then finally they did the notch.
And then when they're doing notch, niggas
but my whole punch and I did again. I said not dynamic island.
Come on, no dynamic island. You know my guy. I no kumpanga ujin. Kumpanga Kobe the way Apple does it.
I said I saw this. It was such a sorry attempt at stealing the dynamic island. The whole point of the dynamic island is goody. It should cover up the
whole punch
hemorrhage. 100 dynamic island. What is this?
Template.
This is the key. You're supposed to hide that thing. Someone said goody. Now this is just a widget. It's like any other widget.
Yeah. I don't go widget.
Boss. Yeah, man. But anyway, we digress to to what? I don't remember that.
This is our world, though.
This is our world. This is how it is. But yeah,
this is what we're dabbling. It's always how wonderful. So what's the podcast about? Like, hey.
Yeah.
It stems from graphic design.
It kind of always comes back to graphic design, one way or another. Yeah.
You know, graphic designer is a landing pad. Eh?
Yeah.
We take off from there. Everything else
will be built off of Yeah, facts.
Yeah.
And the quicker you grasp at that, I think the more you enjoy our episodes, because we've had people say, sometimes you don't talk about like graphic design.
Yeah.
People say, okay, we prefer when we're talking about when we're doing graphic design, maybe reactions and stuff like that. Yeah, that'll always be there. That'll always be part of the things. But then there's days like this where we just ramble on about stuff that actually happens in even the graphic designer's life. So
yeah, that's
the way the cookie crumbles. Anyway, man.
What does that even mean, bro? But anyway,
yeah, it's just the same, bro.
Okay.
Like cookies crumble, so like no one even knows how they crumble. But yeah. Muti indesabanga muti to crumbling imene ndio kuti
eka ayi personally mnobwino.
No, what's it ungampola?
But that's not crumbling. That's breaking. Crumbling is
okay. I think my cookies muja enu. My cookies breaking. Yeah. Thank you, I think thank you, Anyway,
that's about it.
That's about it for today. We'll see you guys next week. Let us know what you think of the new set, what you think about the new sound. As we said, feedback is essential. Kudify, modify, Zababo. It's how we progress. It's how we.
And we're designers, guys. Feedback is our bread and butter.
Yeah, it is our bread and butter, and it's actually good to embrace feedback. Yeah. Most times when I send something, into my archive message manager, which in conversation manager, and muted. Young guys, I've talked about this before.
Yeah.
Mebanga muted and we see
Come
when guys Zina, I'm building up energy for the feedback that I'll most likely get. Rather than I go back to it. When I go back to it like that, come on, and they hit me with that instant feedback, like, nah, it affects me mentally. So I need to like remove myself first from the design work. Put in the bank so detach yourself from the design. For moment design it. You're very passionate
about the design.
Yeah, in that moment, once you finish creating and you send something, you're very, very passionate about it. So you need to remove yourself from that guy and then like go back in.
Go back in with
yeah, man.
That's about it.
Anyway, that's about it for this week. We'll see you guys next week. Peace.
Stay safe.